You know what it is. It's Molten Core time, and unlike yesterday's Molten Core, where I was trying a new, subtlety build that was really complicated, and I didn't quite play very well, today we're playing tried and true, builds I'm familiar with, builds I know how to play. We're going with two builds, Mutilate Blade Flurry right here, 21 points combat, 44 points assassin, and that's going to be for almost all the raid. Then we have one build that is just especially for Majordomo, because I think it's really fun to just pop off with a GIGA AOE build for Majordomo, and that's this one here with 38 points down to focus attacks, and then 33 points down to vitality and adrenaline rush. Hang on, I gotta do one thing here. I pull combo points off of the target before we go into the boss. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We can get ready for the boss now. Right, yeah, my gear on this character is not as good as yesterday's character. There we go. 30 seconds on the timer. Can unstealth. I got my combo points on. Right, we got 6-piece Night Slayer. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I will show the gear right after this boss. I want to stay locked in on the boss to make sure I do that right. Alright. Tricks of the trade out. Moving. Nice. That was good play, Flurry. Nope. I got mind controlled. Almost killed, but not quite. Fix the trade up. Use it. Oh, no, I'm cursed. I'm cursed. Okay, curse is removed. Good, 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 good. Lucifron time. Alright, now the panic part of that fight is over. Now that the ads are dead, it's chill. Now it's chill. I'm cursed again. I don't have my cloak to remove this. I literally cannot cast Mutilate with that thing on me. It's very bad. Cursed again. Still no cloak. Curse removed. Nice. Tricks out. Not bad. Alright, Magmadar next. Right, okay, so let's grab our combo points again, then I can actually show you the gear. I kind of showed the gear before, but we'll, there. Hold the combo points. Target. Magmadar. Ooh. I want to actually not hit those because it screws up my trinkets. Right, 6-piece Night Slayer, so I'm really hoping for Night Slayer chest off Ragnaros. Cloak off of Ragnaros would be good. Legendary necklace off Baron Geddon, that would be great. Maybe a unrealistic goal. Fire Guard shoulders from Majordomo. We could get Corehound Tooth from Majordomo. We could get Perdition's Blade from Ragnaros. I'd love to see either a Curia. Actually, yeah, just a Curia for the rings. And yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. We covered the builds. We covered the gear. We know what we're doing. Pull timer. Oh, that's a long pull timer. Okay, 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 okay. Straight. Or not tricks the trade. Combo point transfer. Okay. Bro, my rage, says Brown Goat. He doesn't like the super long pull timer. Bye-bye, rage. Okay. Tricks of the trade. Fine, I'm watching my overkill buff. Refresh the overkill buff with the use of Vanish. Fix the trade again. Cooldowns are over now. Chillin'. Ooh. Who procs up? Trinket proc. Let's see. Do I think I'm going to get a second Blade Flurry? Maybe we get a second Blade Flurry. Probably not. I'm going to say probably not. So I think I'm going to send the Potion of Speed with just like the next Mirror of Truth that triggers. So I'll send it in 21. Gosh, that's actually right about the same time. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, I'll just send it with the next Mirror of Truth. That'll be when I send my Potion of Speed. There we go. Used. We did get a second Blade Flurry. Look at that. Right at the end. Not really a full duration Blade Flurry. Alright, pretty good. Mana igniting. We actually don't care about any of the loot up until... What's the first boss that can drop loot we care about? Baron Geddon. Legendary Necklace. You know by any chance what was the highest DPS ever achieved in TBC of any class of any boss fight? No, I do not know that statistic off the top of my head. I feel like that's totally irrelevant. I don't know what you would want to know that for. Maybe just because it's cool, but yeah, I don't know that. Oops. I fell off the side. Alright, we'll do the same thing we did last time. I mean, pretty much every boss is going to be pull 5 combo points off of a trash mob, send them on to the boss, so we can do a pre-fight slice and dice. Very, very good for this build to have slice and dice running before you go into the fight. Saves you 5 combo points, means you get to do an Envenom on the opener way sooner. Helps you, like, overlap all those, powerful cooldowns with Slice and Dice and Envenom and all that. Really, really, what I'm saying is, for some builds, like, if you're playing Hunger for Blood Mutilate, it's actually not very important whether you transfer 5 combo points or not. This is a build where it's very, very impactful. Oh, what are we doing? I have my stored combo points. I'm hoping we go boss next. Spamming Fan of Knives now, because if I do anything that generates combo points, it compromises my stored combo points. Oh, Jesus, wait, I really, incorrectly estimated how long this was gonna be. How many more trash mobs there were gonna be before the boss. Transfer the points. On stealth over here. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. We can do a pre-fight core armor kit. That's a little bit of fire damage absorption. And then we're looking to pre-pull a free action potion to avoid the stuns. Blast a fat Blade Flurry. Kill those guys before the free action potion fades. Then go on to Gehennas. Alright, we can get our Tricks of the Trade rolling. Do a sprint. Stunned. The stun tells me that reaction potion is over. That's how that goes. Gehennas time. About to be Tricks of the Trade time. There we go. Oh, someone just died. Oh, run! I'm afraid. I'm afraid of that rain of fire. Let's see. I have to think about when to hit my next Potion of Speed. I think it's going to be with my next Tricks of the Trade in 10 seconds. Gosh, that might be too late. How fast we're killing him. I think I just have to send the Potion of Speed right now if I want full value. This fight's ending too soon. Ended fight with 2 seconds of Potion of Speed. Yeah, so we held it for a little bit too long. Hand of oh shit! I forgot to get Hand of Lucifron. Hang on. Can I be summoned, please? I forgot to get Hand of Lucifron. Let me double check that I actually forgot it. Yeah. Oops, I pasted the wrong thing. Oops. I tried. Vanish. Oh, there's gonna be imps here. Probably. Let's see. I can stealth past those.
Big
I'm gonna be okay, dude. We're gonna be okay, dude. We're gonna get the hand of Lucifron. Seems just like yesterday. Wait. Okay, guys, look. Mike Lowry, thank you very much for the tier 1. I really appreciate that. Thank you for 17 months of support on the channel, Mike Lowry 29. I just got a message saying I don't need to expose armor. I'm not casting expose. Okay. I should be able to actually get back. Uh-oh. Don't summon that. Don't fight that Surger. Alright, I don't think I actually need to be summoned. I think we're okay. We might not have a 5 combo point preload on Garr, but at least we got the hand of Lucifron. Okay. Little bit of oopsie, but we took care of the problem. We got the hand of Lucifron. We got the hand of Gehennas. We have to get Sulfuron and Shazzrah also. Then we're good. Other rogues' gear, I would say a similar gear level to mine. Some raid epics, some pre-raid items. 5-piece Night Slayer, Custodians, Ice Strikers, Greed, Corehound. So he's playing combat. He or she is playing combat. He's got a Greatness card, but I don't have that. I would say pretty similar to my gear level. Alright, so this is going to be a Garr single target blast. We could do AoE here, but, you know, we'll let the other classes that can pad AoE better than me just do that. And, like, as far as Warcraft logs is concerned, it only cares about Garr damage anyways. So if we wanted to pad a bunch of damage, we would run like Spellblade and Fellstriker and Fan of Knives, these guys, and it would be kind of cracked, and it would be awesome. But it's not like important to the success of the team to do that. Good. So most of the people showing up on the in-game damage meter are ones doing a crap load of damage to the Fire Sworns. You know, you can't really compete with 10 mob AoE if you're sitting there trying to do single target damage. I mean, look, someone's got to kill him eventually, but a lot of classes, like Death Knight in particular, just kind of will passively, and Hunters too, will just passively do AoE damage with their regular single target rotation. Whereas if I went to do AoE damage, it would lower my single target damage output. Tricks. Speed Potion and Venom. Alright, I'm gonna walk away from those mobs because they're about to explode. Alright, here's the cope here's the real damage meter, and here's the cope damage meter, where we look at only Garr damage. See, look. I did okay damage on Garr only. Current segment. Let's see. Greaves of the Vanquisher. Let's see. What was the tier pieces we needed? I think the only tier piece I need is the chest piece. Okay. Alright, this is it. Baron Geddon Legendary Necklace. Let me put up a stream prediction. Hypest item in here. Will the Legendary Necklace drop? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yes or no? 30 minutes on the clock. I will close the prediction as soon as the boss dies. Let me do a core armor kit from the safety of being all the way back here. Never mind, we got put in combat. Can't use those when in combat. These packs are very dangerous. Prone to dying when you do these packs. Careful, I'm just kind of waiting a little bit. So I don't want to get fire blossomed. Oh my god. Double. Oh, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Oh, we're alive. Pulled 5 combo points out. Okay, we're fighting these guys anyways. That's fine. We can go over there. Do a little bit of damage to them. Okay, looking good. Haven't died yet, so I haven't lost my food buff, or my sharpened weapons, or my anything. Oh, shit, even more! Alright, fine, we'll transfer some points in. Oh, disoriented? Got a slice and dice going. And re-save those points. I'm saving combo points with an ability called Redirect. So if you have 5 combo points on a target, you can press it, and it pulls the combo points off and gives you 5 stacks of a buff. And then the next time you press the ability, it removes the stacks of the buff and puts those combo points on your current target. So you can use this ability to basically get 5 combo points on a boss before you engage the boss. And you can transfer those points without entering combat with the boss. So you can just like have the 5 points on and press a slice and dice as you run in. I did it wrong. Shit. We both hit the distract at the same time. So what was supposed to happen was the one rogue was supposed to distract and I was supposed to distract next. Cloak of Shadows to stay in during that Inferno while we had Lust. Next one, I'm going to have to run out for. And if I get Living Bomb now, I'm also going to have to run out. Good. I'm gonna save the Potion of Speed until... that was a bad Tricks of Trade timing. I was gonna say right after a cast of Inferno. Should have done the same thing with that Tricks of the Trade. If I could have stacked it up together. Alright, 58,000 on Believers against 113,000 on Doubters for this legendary necklace here. They're decent odds. Come back in, do some damage here. Last little bit of damage we get to deal. Okay. Prediction. Closed. 34% against 66%. What do we get? Wait, hold. Fire, Runed, Grimoire, Conqueror, Vanquisher, Seal of the Archmagus. Oh, there's no legendary necklace. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, truly. Choose outcome. Will the necklace drop? The answer is no. No trash mobs between Baron Geddon and Shazzrah, so I have not had any opportunity to get those redirect combo points. RMA with a change hat request. Alright. This is the good Molten Core hat. Locked in, Fireman's helmet. Whoops, that should have been an Envenom, not a Mutilate there. Just sending the next Potion of Speed pretty much as soon as it's up. This fight's not lasting too long. Trade out. Send a low combo point in Venom there. Got him. Not too bad. Hand of Shazzrah, not forgetting it this time. Envenom to hold 5 stacks of poison, right. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Biza. I don't know what you mean by holding 5 stacks of poison. Are you asking me, like, what my ability rotation is? Is that what you're asking? Like, what abilities you should be using? Stack of poison is always at 5. Yeah, that just happens because I attack the target and it triggers often. So I don't really pay attention to how many stacks of poison are on the target because it's just always, you know, almost instantaneously goes to 5 and stays at 5. Should take it off of the nameplate. It's actually kind of just clutter. To edit that later add-on so it doesn't show that. Good. Right, so with this version of Assassination, I don't have the cut to the chase talent that you would do if you did like a full Assassination build. So I have to manually cast Slice and Dice when it runs out. Cut to the chase would like automatically refresh it. So really, I'm just like building up to either 4 or 5 combo points. And then if Slice and Dice is not active, I cast Slice and Dice. If it is active, I cast an Envenom when I get to 4 or 5 combo points. And then Mutilate is when I have less than 4 combo points. I use Mutilate. Oh, disoriented. They're going behind. That thing's moving quickly. Makes me think it's coming in. Seems like it's moving quickly. Yeah, it's okay. Got my combo points stored. Let's see if we're told to interrupt. Which target should I kick? Using my ChatGPT translator. Uh-oh. This guy's dead, and he says, dude, in all caps. I think he is, perhaps unhappy. Cross 2. Okay. We are on this target. Alright, let's go in. Transfer points. Good. And chill. I think this is one where we could use Fan of Knives. 5 targets? I'm not sure, but let's go with the Fan of Knives angle. And probably focus target on Paladin instead of Warrior. People creeping forward here. Worried someone's gonna pull early. Alright, Tricks of the Trade out. Sprint out. That's an early pull. Yep. But we had everything pretty much good to go, so it's okay. Got my kick. Got my second kick. Perfect. So trade again. No more Fan of Knives, because the mobs are dying. Little knockback there. Slow down. Wait, we have Aspect of the Pack on. Bro. That's not supposed to be there. Dazed. Makes us get back to the boss slower every time he does that knockback. Hunters, SMH, true. Classic Hunter move. Venom. Got it. Nice. Alright. Hand of Sulfuron. Let's go. Whoopsies. I don't know what I just clicked. That's all 4 of the hands. Let's double check. Hands of the enemy complete. Okay. We'll be able to get that Ocean's Breeze ring that the other rogue has now. I inspect. Out of range. Unlucky. Let's see. Do I have another Slicey Dice glyph? Yeah. We want this glyph for Golemagg. Alright, we're almost to my favorite boss of the whole run. The boss where we built a specific gear set and took an entire one of our 2 talent specializations only for this boss. It's almost Majordomo. Majordomo comes right after Golemagg. Okay? Ooh, did I just forget to pull combos? Okay, we pulled 2 combos. Not as many as I would have liked, but way better than 0. Let's see, this can go back to Warrior for our focus target. Fix the trade focus target. Okay. Crush that slice and dice. Dang, we kill these bosses pretty fast in this group. I don't think I get a second Blade Flurry here. In any case where I do get a second Blade Flurry, full duration, I will save my Potion of Speed for that Blade Flurry and overlap it with that. That's why I keep thinking about it, thinking out loud about, like, will I get another Blade Flurry? Because if I will get another Blade Flurry, it's always... you know, I want to save the Potion of Speed for it. And actually, you know what? 30 seconds left. He's at... I think we'll go for it. I think we'll save it for the Blade Flurry. See if we can get the overlap here. Are you in a Taiwan server, bro? No, this is a Chinese server. Titan Reforged World of Warcraft. This might be cutting it close here. Pushing it to the limit. Activating Blade Flurry in 5 seconds. There it is, right at the end. Select my role. Damage dealer. Alright. We have a lot to do before we get to Golemagg. I need to change gear. I need to change spec. I need to focus target the Paladin. Go to the other gear set. Nitro. Yeah, I can Nitro. Now I need to grab 5 combo points off of one of these mobs here. Without pulling threat and dying, preferably. 5 combo points acquired. Okay. I think we're in the clear to do a good Majordomo now. Sometimes it's very difficult to get all those things done between Golemagg and Majordomo. You gotta be focused. Alright, now I could go over here. Transfer 5 combo points. Now we're ready. So my plan going in is going to be Trix the Tank. I'm going to cast 2 Fans, then Adrenaline Rush, then Blade Flurry. I want to have spent some of my energy before I press my global for Adrenaline and then my global for Blade Flurry. And I want Blade Flurry to be the last ability in that sequence, because ideally then I will press Fan of Knives every single global while Blade Flurry is active. This is potentially, if everything goes according to plan, this is the big pop-off, okay? My favorite boss for this raid. I hope it goes well. Fix the trade out. Oops, I accidentally kicked. Physical reflect. I can die if I press a fan of knives with this up. Also, the mobs are almost dead, so we don't want to be on fan of knives right now anyways. Switch back to our single target weapons. Alright, so that was a little bit of a crank. I would call that one good. I would say that went according to plan. I'm happy with that. Probably gonna fall behind. I think we'll lose to this hunter in the end here against this single target mob. Can we hold on to it? I think we held on. Oh, we held on. Let's go. Okay, yes. Corehound Tooth. Yes. Yes, dude. A weapon that doesn't suck complete ass. Oh, yes, dude. Okay. We're popping off now. 20.8 thousand DPS Majordomo on my alt rogue. Corehound Tooth dropping. Now, I mean, there's 3 different items we want to see from Ragnaros. We want to see Cloak, we want to see Chest, and we want to see Band of Acuria Ring. Making good use of the GIGA AOE spec. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Wait, Cloak, Chest, Ring, and yeah, I forgot. There's actually 4. Forgot about Perdition's Blade. That one's also pretty good. Yoink. Damn, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Only forgot the actual most important one. Yes, true. Okay, I think I missed some chat messages from before. Where can I get your Rogue Weak Aura? It works for TBC pre-patch. Yes, it does work, and all the add-ons and Weak Auras are on the Discord. They're always there, free of charge. Look, my character was stuck. The chatbot has responded to you already, APARS, with instructions on how to join the Discord and stuff. What add-on you're using for combat text? No add-on. Just make the numbers bigger with a macro command, which is also in the Discord. Simonize 2 going to be Giga geared? Yeah, soon. Soon he's going to be as good as Simonize 1. Hopefully. Alright, do you guys want an easy W prediction? I'm feeling like a easy W prediction. Will anything good drop from Rag? 4 items. Yes, no, 30 minutes. Okay, so anything good means anything good for me, obviously. So it could be, if any one of these 4 items drops, that's a yes, okay? Conqueror Chest Token, Perdition's Blade, Band of Acuria, Cloak of Shrouded Mists. If any 4 of those drop, this pays out as a yes. Alright, is my durability sufficient? And is this a repair bot? No, it's just a... I think my durability is sufficient, because I haven't died at all. 57? That's probably good enough. Worst case scenario, I have some backup weapons. Some backup Fellstriker Spellblade weapons. 2 of the 4 drop. Is it a double negative? No, no, no. This pays out as a yes if 1, 2, 3, or 4 of those items drop. Okay, if they all drop, the only way it pays out as a no is if none of those items drop. Shab with a hat change request. All right, we'll change to the good hat. Okay, the top hat. All right, do this and do this and do this, and we'll probably go Tricks of the Trade on Jaxer primarily. He changed the lucky hat. Rip my points. Well, I mean, they're both lucky hats, okay? Too soon, Executus. Soon. Damn, I'm stoked, dude. I'm stoked that Majordomo went so well. It was just pure pop-off. Start in stealth for our overkill. Alright, if we get a Submerge, I can switch to my AoE weapons and AoE all the dudes. I've been in groups that were very close to skipping Submerge, but I don't think I've been in a group that actually skipped Submerge on this server yet. What add-on do you use for combat text? There's no add-on for combat text. You can find everything out about my UI and my add-ons and my weak auras on the Discord. The stream bot has already responded to you, Retro Kid. Yeet. Okay, looking good. We haven't been knocked back too many times. And this is a group that's not, like, running out for the threat. Oh, of course. We haven't been knocked back very many times, you guys. Classic. Alright, now we just need to not get knocked back during our Blade Flurry, okay? That would be the worst if we got knocked back during Blade Flurry. What I was gonna say about the knockbacks is, so there's a threat reset mechanic. Where he says, taste the flames of Sulfuron. It's a threat reset. A lot of groups, to be extra safe, we'll have the melee damage dealers just back out and stop dealing damage when he's about to use that ability. To make sure the tanks pick it up and then they go back in. But, so that results in a lot of, like, lost attacking time for the melee, but it's definitely the safe strat. But if you have, you know, good tanks that, like, know what they're doing and know how to position on the boss, you can have, like, double tank coverage and generally be okay. I wasn't planning to Fan of Knives them in the middle of the lava, but I guess we can do that. Back up, okay. Super Blast. Okay, okay. Stream prediction is closing as soon as that hammer starts dropping, okay? Oh, I'm getting knocked back. Jump with sprint active, so I don't have to swim very much. Not refreshing that slice. Just hit another ability. There we go. Prediction and submissions. Only 45% believers for will anything good drop. 4 different items, by the way. 4 different items potential. Cloak, that's a good item. Conqueror, that's a good item. 2 good items. Nice. So total of 3 good items across the whole raid. And a Super Pog Majordomo. Choose outcome. Will anything good drop from Rag? Yes. Alright, time for the bids. Remember, we're looking for Houndtooth, Conqueror, and Conqueror Chest, and Cloak of Shrouded Mist. Cloak of Shrouded Mist is not our best in slot cloak, but it is significantly better than what we already have, the Ice Strikers. Me and the other rogue are actually on the same situation. We got Ice Strikers and Custodians, so we're probably both competing on the chest and the cloak. The other rogue already has Core Houndtooth, so I imagine there won't be a lot of competition on that. What's your budget for bidding? I mean, I've got some gold in my bags. I'm definitely not going all in on any of these items. Because I have a lot of gold in my bags. I always try to get things, you know, on a budget. Yorkie Euclaic with a hat change request. Okay. Let's go Red Hat. Alright, they're just going through the items. We'll get to the Simon Eyes loot soon, hopefully. Conqueror. Most stuff, you know, this is generally a pretty geared and experienced group, so, like, you know, there's not a whole lot of fighting over most of the items. Like, a lot of people have a lot of items already. And, you know, it's 6 or 7 weeks into Molten Core, so, yeah, we've been farming this a bit. Bonk Crown. Already got it. Breastplate Conch. Paladin, Rogue, Shaman. Move of dominance to increase by more than the minimum required. Thunder Fury in this phase? No. 1,000? Let's see it. Conqueror Chest. Let's go. Big upgrade over this Custodian. Let's see. Who's handling the stuff? This person. It's big. Busy. Alright, chillin', chillin', chillin'. We could wait. We could do one big trade. If we win maybe the cloak or the dagger. 1, 0, 0, 0. There we go. Nice. Conqueror chest. That's a big piece for me. Big piece. Getting rid of a dungeon blue. Vanquisher, 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 Vanquisher. Boot, glove, leg, leg. Too busy to trade the DZ. Don't worry, dude. We just wait our turn, then we trade. Yeah, Bridge. Thunder Fury is not in this phase. It is in next phase. They moved it to Tempest Keep. So potential to get Thunder Fury out of Tempest Keep. Magma Tempered Boots. Helm of the Life Giver. SSC also coming next phase. Yeah, next phase is on January 29th. So that's in 12 days. It's Serpent Shrine Cavern, Tempest Keep, Doomwalker World Boss, and the Outland version of Khazak. Right now we're doing the, Eastern Kingdoms, Blasted Lands Khazak. The new Khazak is in Hellfire Peninsula. When is next phase? Yeah, January 29th. Wrist Guards of Stability. I already have these. We will incorporate these now into my AoE set because we got the Conqueror chest piece, which means I can maintain Nightslayer 4-piece bonus while switching into these wrist armors, which is a good idea for that AoE set. The tricky thing with the Majordomo AoE set is all the mobs are level 82, so you basically need basically 0 hit chance. And it's actually very hard to equip a rogue with a bunch of items that somehow end up with 0 hit chance on them. It's like almost impossible to do that. And Bracer is one of the slots where it's like, yeah, I need to switch this hit chance Bracer out for a Bracer like this one that doesn't have hit chance. Corehound Tooth. Okay, we're in. Corehound Tooth for 500. Did I miss the cloak or did they not put the cloak up? I don't think I missed the cloak. Big pog damage. I think they just haven't put it up yet.
Direct comparison between CLTBC and TBC.
J.R. Steelman, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you for 14 months of support on the channel, over a year. That's very awesome. Thank you. You're going to do a direct comparison between Classic TBC and Titan TBC? Yeah, I mean, I suppose you could. I mean, all the same raids will come out in Titan Reforge. Wrist Guards of True Flight. We get to play them. Let me tell you what. Titan Reforge version of Rogue, it's not even close, is way, 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 way better than Burning Crusade version of Rogue. Burning Crusade Rogue is kind of dookie. It's not very good. And Titan Reforge Rogue is top of the line. Super good. Alright, Corehound Tooth is in the collection. There's one other item we want to scoop here. So, like, I imagine the raids will generally be similar, but, like, the version of Rogue I get to play them with doesn't compare. Like, you're gonna catch me on Morgrim Tidewalker when he rolls in with summoning, like, 18 Murlocs at once. You're gonna catch me with a quick swap to Spellblade Fellstriker, pop off with a couple of Fan of Knives, they're all dead, swap back to my single target weapons, keep DPSing Morgrim Tidewalker. I think that's the only boss in the next phase that has big AoE potential like that. Here we go. Cloak of Shrouded Mist. I go 400. How much do I really want this? Because this item is not as good as the Cloak from Azurgos. So even if I buy this, I think maybe we spent 1,500. I think I'm just going to hold off and put the gold that I would have spent on this cloak, I'm going to put it towards Puissant Cape instead. Next time it actually drops. Yeah, up to 700. I'm definitely not going up to 800 on that. We're already in for 1,500. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Core, Hound Tooth, and Tier Token. Let's get this equipped. Fuck yeah, dude. Core Hound. Hit, haste, attack power, 31 agility, 1.4 weapon speed. You have 43,000 gold. Yeah, but that's kind of being held there to possibly buy a legendary when it drops. If it drops. I'm not trying to just spend buku bucks on every single item that drops that's possibly an upgrade. Like, I'm trying to keep the gold level approximately steady until something insane drops. Then it's time to lay down some stacks. Never played Wrath. Does Rogue get any group utility in that expansion? Yes. First of all, you get access to Fan of Knives, which is a incredibly powerful AoE skill. And like Vanilla and Burning Crusade Rogue do not have AoE skills. Okay? You're completely cucked when it comes to ability to deal AoE damage. But as you can see on Majordomo, Rogue good at AoE in Wrath. Thumbs up. Fan of Knives good. So you get that, and then you also get this amazing ability called Tricks of the Trade. In baseline Wrath of the Lich King, regular Wrath of the Lich King, Tricks of the Trade is a 30-second cooldown. You target a party member with it, and then you attack an enemy, and it transfers all the threat you generate on that enemy for the next 10 seconds to the targeted party member. So you can cast this on your tank, and you can just blaze ahead, run at shit, and completely pop off the first second of combat and not have to worry about threat. And in fact, that's very good to do because it's transferring all that threat into your tank, making it safer for other people too. Now, in baseline Wrath of the Lich King, there's a difference between the Titan Reforged version of Tricks and that. The Wrath of the Lich King version gave a 15% damage bonus to the targeted party member whenever you use Tricks of the Trade. So it was really good to like do tricks on like maybe on your tank at first, but then just start casting it on damage dealers later once threat was established, just to give them extra damage. But people got really annoyed with that because like rogues didn't really want to spend 15 energy on an ability that buffs someone else's damage. Like it was kind of cringe, but that's how it was. It's changed in Titan Reforge. The 15% damage is just a bonus for you now. So every time you cast it, you get 15% bonus damage for 10 seconds. So you're just chain casting it on your tank all the time, getting this sick damage bonus whenever you cast Tricks of the Trade. It's so good. Are you able to get the Silithus quest ring? Yeah, today we just finished the Hands of the Enemy quest, so I will be able to do that. Replace this stupid Band of Devastation with that ring, with the Ocean's Breeze. This other rogue has it. Inspect. Never mind. I thought they had it. Surely someone in this raid has it. Maybe a hunter has it. No, nope. Okay, wait. Let me try again. Nope. This other hunter maybe has it. Ocean's Breeze. There we go. 27 agility, stamina, fire resistance, socket, 35 hit chance, and 113 attack power, so pretty good. That sounds sick. Gonna go Rogue for sure if Anniversary goes to Wrath. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Wrath, of the first 3 expansions, Wrath of Lich King is the best Rogue. Vanilla is the second best Rogue, and TBC is the worst version of Rogue from the first 3 expansions. Oh, payout, 820 gold. All right, so we spent 1,500. We got paid out 820. So that's 680 gold loss for 2 very good items. So I'm very happy with that. That's not a catastrophic loss. Pretty reasonable magnitude of loss that yeah, I can tolerate. Yeah, that's good. Good, happy raid. I like getting, you know, feeling like I got a good deal on the items I purchased, you know? And I feel like I got a good deal on the items I purchased. And again, we owned on Majordomo. I think I'm never gonna do Molten Core again without the Giga AOE spec, just because it's so gosh darn fun. It's so fun doing this on Majordomo. I really like that. Let's see. Thank you for inviting me to the raid group. Using my translator on the other screen. All right. That's a wrap.